Good morning, boomers. It's the voice of the blockchain, Satoshi's biggest cousin, crypto's finest, your favorite Chad's father, Champagne Crypto. Thank you for tuning in. Shout out to the boomers today. What do we got here on the title? DeFi Kingdoms is blowing up, hitting up the trending there on CoinGecko. Now trending. Don't act like the champ didn't let you know about DeFi Kingdoms literally months ago. I think we pulled up on DeFi Kingdoms in October. Been farming it down in the gardens. In my opinions, it's my top move right now. It's my top move right now. You know, I'm a blue chip maniac, but aside from the blue chips, DeFi Kingdoms Jewel on Harmony 1 is my top move, as it's been for months now. I've been farming them down in the gardens like a complete maniac. Shout out to the boomers. Drop a comment in the chat box. Let me know what's popping. Shout out to Lee Banking. Shaboom. I like that. Shaboom indeed. Lee. Anybody that's listening, if you could please share this video in the Discord and let the people of the crypto world know that the champ is live. Shout out to Midas the dog. Jewel indeed. Jewel, guys. Looking like a champion. I almost moved in my entire bag into Jewel on Friday or on Saturday. And maybe I should have, okay? But, in the back of my head, I always, I'm an old school crypto maniac. And rule number one is don't stick all your chips in one basket. But maybe I should have stuck them all in that basket because it's been booming. And in the meantime and in between time, Grim Finance was exploited. I think it was early Saturday or Friday, sometime over the weekend, and they drained the majority of all the contracts on Grim, including the Tomb Phantom, the Tshares. I was in some vaults. Luckily, and thank the big man upstairs, I caught the announcement quickly, and it seems like they were targeting other vaults at that time, so I was able to withdraw before any damage occurred. Now, unfortunately, the prices have gone down of these tokens, but I do expect a rebound. To be honest with you, the exports with Grim, not with Tomb, not with anything else in the Phantom ecosystem. So I do expect a rebound, to be honest with you. So I'm holding my position. I maybe should have bought some of those T-bonds. I just was out of capital, and really, if I did have extra capital, I would strongly consider putting it back into Jewel, although I have been selling some Jewel over the past week. It's funded some other projects, but, that's what it is, guys. Let me go ahead and turn off these coins. Just look at the math over here. Where's the coins? There we go. Dollars and coins, turning them off, and then the display capture. Boom. You got FTM there at 132. Look, Phantom's under pressure. It has been for some time, and I don't expect it to rebound till at least the new year. But listen, I think Phantom is strong as far as the team and the development going behind it. You got this character, Harry Ye, over there with Tomb Finance, and he's a billionaire that doesn't want to lose. Granted, he sounded a little insensitive when, he was posting in response to the Grim Finance exploit. But, he did make an announcement, and he's trying to come, he's trying to make things right. And in fact, it's not even Tomb's fault. But like he said, Tomb is one of the major platforms, and Phantom, he's part of the foundation. So, everybody in a way is impacted. So, my condolences to those that have lost a bag over there on Grim, because it sucks. And this is DeFi, guys. We got to remember every single time that this is the Wild West. Okay, this is the Wild West. It's always been. Most of my OGs know this, but I'm looking at the chats, and I'm seeing like the new gunners, new gunners that never seen an exploit before, and they're whining and complaining, basically asking for customer service, or asking for the blockchain to be rolled back, or for somebody to return their funds. And guys, listen, you can hope and dream, but this is decentralized finance. There is no central authority, and there's risks involved. So that being said, remember, never add more than you're willing to lose, and never put your chips all in one basket. It is what it is. Custody is king, so always a risk if you want to earn on another man's platform. Exactly. We've talked about this before. Crypto, the reason that Bitcoin is valuable is because of a custody. It's, so that you can control your finances. Once you start putting it in vaults and doing other things, you're technically giving it to the bank. Okay, it's the same thing as depositing in another bank. You're letting another man hold your bag. So, something to consider. It's just something to consider, and it's just what type of risk tolerance that you have, and just consider it all. And just because a platform is whitelisted or someone said that they were audited doesn't mean shit. Honestly, it doesn't. Okay, nobody knows about these audits, and let's keep it 1,000. Okay, let's keep it 1,000. Like 95 plus, or maybe let's say 90% of the people in this chat don't even understand the Bitcoin code, including myself. Okay, so you could say, yeah, decentralized. Oh my God, the code is that guy. You don't even know how to read the code. Okay, you could, listen. At the end of the day, we're placing a lot of trust here. Okay, in another man's code that you don't even know. Satoshi Santa Claus. So, just remember that and tread lightly. Shout out to Jason. Good morning. So that's what's going on. DeFi Kingdoms is blowing up. Okay, let's go back to the positive talk. So you got DeFi Kingdoms hitting like all-time high this weekend of like 1280. Okay, yesterday 1280. This thing has been booming. And yeah, it's down 2% after it boomed over the weekend. Don't act like we haven't been in this thing since like $3 or $4. Okay, I don't know what else to say. It's been one of the most solid plays out there. And look at this, just a steady riser. Yeah, we had a pump, and it's going to pull back a little bit. Maybe it goes back to $9 or even $8. But, with these rewards in the gardens, it's a boomer. The gardens, you can farm the token. And, yes, there's a lockup, okay, where 67% of the reward gets locked up until summer 2022. But considering how high the APR is, that other 33% ends up being like 200 APR or something like that. Like total APR is like 800% or something like that. So, do the math. Also, keep in mind, many projects claim to be audited, but it turns out to be a free audit that doesn't actually cover all the threats. Exactly. Yeah, absolutely. At the end of the day, no one knows. Okay. And no one knows. You could try and you could do your best. You know what I mean? But that being said, you don't want to put everything all in one place. You may get clapped. It's just, it is what it is, and I'd strongly considered moving the majority of one of my speculative bags into DeFi Kingdoms, and I'm already like pretty hefty over there. It's a big bag. In the back of my mind, I'm like, what happens if there's an exploit? These things can happen. It's not that it's nefarious. People just, miss one line of code. It's just like, just a negligence. You miss one thing, bing, bam, boom, and someone can wipe down the contract. DeFi Kingdoms, I feel as lockups reduce, X-Jewel rate increases. Just a theory. No, the X-Jewel rate is always increasing. Well, no matter what, it's fixed. The increase is at a fixed rate. It's just like I think like Tshares on Hex, but like it's not going to go down. In other words, the X-Jewel rate will not go down. By definition, it only goes up. Okay. It's my my understanding. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty confident of that. So that's what's going on with DeFi Kingdoms. The Grim exploit. I'm sorry to hear about that. A major exploit. A lot of the Phantom platforms are under pressure. You can see Phantom there back. Phantom's ranked number 48. We've seen it go as high as number 30. Listen, I think Phantom can compete with Polygon Matic. Okay, I really do think so. And you got some pretty solid devs over there on Phantom. The things that are under Phantom, like Boo, they got hit up as well on those Grim Fight. Everything is down, okay? I would expect it to be down after everybody got spooked out. Pun intended. So, like Boo, Spirit, they're all down now. I don't want to panic sell. I don't. I'm not going to, withdraw and start panic selling, lose 10, 20% off the top. I think that this exploit may be forgotten in the next week. Okay, people may have just forgot about this next week. Not the ones that lost, but I'm saying the greater market. Spirit down. They're all down about 10%. Let me see where Tomb's at. Yeah, it's all about 10. All about 10 T-shares as well. So, I'm going to hold. I think that there was definitely opportunity to buy yesterday. I just, like I said, I personally ran out of liquid capital, and I'm not going to dump the tokens. I wasn't going to, panic sell because of the Grim exploit. I had happened to get my funds out, and I'm gonna wait. I could have sold the Tshares, you know what I mean? Probably at closer to 12, but I'm gonna hold on to this bag. I'm gonna be honest with you. Let's not act like Tshares wasn't like $800, or let's not act like we didn't get Tshares at 500. So that's what's going on. Tomb shares there, it's down. So I'm gonna hold the bag there. It's probably an opportunity yesterday to buy that dip, maybe even still today, like I said. But I'm not gonna add to the position. I will hold though. Bitcoin there at 45, under pressure. It's under pressure. I'm going to be honest with you. Ethereum, we may be seeing blood till the new year. Be prepared for that. But don't be faked out. I think this is trying to shake out the weak hands. I think the greater crypto picture here is bullish. It's extremely bullish, in my opinion. Let's go ahead and look at humans of the metaverse. This is another one that I'm excited about. They're going to start releasing some land and some buildings or whatnot. And let's check them out over here. Humans of the Metaverse. This is obviously an NFT metaverse project on the Ether blockchain where you can own these NFT humans which earn Hotm tokens. Hotm, humans of the metaverse tokens. And depending on their property, on their job description, they earn an amount of Hotm daily, okay? Just for holding the NFT. You don't even need to stake it in a contract or anything. So anywhere from as little as 10 Hotm per day to 30 Hotm per day if you're a council member. I picked up an astronaut. I got an investor and a developer. So that's what's going on. I'm bullish on this game. They had an AMA yesterday. They're about to start releasing more stuff. I wouldn't sleep on this. Let's look at the floor price, which has gone down. I think most things are under pressure right now. I think the only thing that's going up that I see clearly is Jewel. But let's look at what the floor price here is on Hotm. It's all right at 0.075. Let me show you the display. Kaboom. Okay, we've seen this high as almost double this. I think at one point it hit like 1.15 for the floor. The floor is like, the lowest price, like the average of the lowest price. So you can see these characters. I think they look cool. I'm holding a few of them, a handful of them. And I haven't even claimed these Hotm tokens. I don't know what the price of Hotm is. I'm sure that there's going to be a pair created on Uniswap if they haven't already, just organically. I don't think the team's doing that. They're not providing liquidity or anything like that. So it's kind of like an organic thing. I'm in it for the longer term on this one. I mean, I don't know how long, but definitely going into the new year, I'm going to hold. The project is a little bit under of what I bought it at. So, I'm a little bit down, but I don't know what those Hotm tokens are going to be worth. And I farmed a bunch of them, so I'm just going to hold them. Okay. So, I'll keep you guys updated. I like this. I picked up more NFTs here. So let's see. I like the play to earn. I like interest bearing NFTs just for holding the NFT that you get something. So that's what's up. So what else we got on our MO today? And we talked about Tomb. Yeah, we already talked about that. Tomb and Tshares. So Tomb, it's down. It's pegged to 0.97 Phantom. Listen, this is an algorithmically pegged stablecoin. It was meant to be 1-to-1, and they had overpegged it. Harry said his new goal was to do a 2 Phantom per Tomb, and then 1 T-shirt to be worth 1 YFI. But of course, right now things are under pressure because of this big spook that happened. And it could be a time to buy the dip. I just didn't have any extra capital on that chain at the moment, but I will hold. I'm not going to panic sell at all. I've seen Tomb rebound from worse. Honestly, I've seen Tomb rebound from worse. And again, this is not directly it's not because of Tomb. No, this affected Boo, affected Spirit. Everybody out there got liquidated. So apparently there was an exploit. You could read about it. I'm not going to go through all the ins and outs, but people were the hackers figured out a way to deposit and withdraw at the same time more than they deposited. So let's say you did a 10 ETH deposit, then you can call the contract immediately at the same time and withdraw 20. You see what I'm saying? So there was a flaw somehow in the code that didn't. I don't know how all that works, guys. I'm not the the dev here, but I know that there was an exploit and they they robbed the bank. NFT farming is the new hype. Champ says always new. Yeah, it's been for a while now. It's at least for a couple months, and I'm gonna ride the trend. The trend is our friend, and let's ride it. Let's see. So I picked up these Hotems. I like the idea of, like I said, having NFTs that bear assets or that you can combine with others to do other things. And you'll be able to do that with the humans of the metaverse. I believe you could breed new humans. You could do that also in DeFi kingdoms. You could breed new heroes and go on quest and all that. NFT farming is the new hype. And then this guy says, Psycha Black, what's your portfolio? Well, you're going to have to tune in. I've been talking about it this whole time. What do you want me to do? Just send it on over to you and hand you my keys too? I mean, that's kind of a wild question, bro. Tune in. I've been talking about the plays, though. Let's see what else we got here. And yeah, this one already fell out of trending, but I'll expect it to come back. Always News says, kart racing gaming project staking their NFT will be live soon. That will be huge. Yeah, I don't know if it was you, but we got someone there in the chat on the Discord. Maybe it could be you. Yam was talking about that kart racing game. And that, yeah, someone linked that kart racing game in the Discord already. So it's there. Midas. You guys haven't been checking. I don't know. Listen, guys, check the Discord, okay? Just because there's not a bunch of people talking like small talk back and forth, look at the links, okay? And check out what's going on because the links are being posted there. If you got to do the research. If you want small talk, I mean, there's other places for that. The champ doesn't have time for small talk. I post the plays and, hopefully people are paying attention. But, I mean, I've been posting all of them there. And include not just me, other people have too. Like the kart racing game that was posted twice yesterday. Okay? And there was other ones there that I haven't been able to check. Midas says, guilty, haven't checked the Discord. Well, there you go. There you go, guys. If you want to stay ahead of what's going on here, I really suggest that you guys check out the Discord. I'm sharing the plays first. If I am researching something, I'll just share the link. Like, oh, look, I'm looking into this. Boom, and I'll share the link. I try to, pump it there first. Or not even pump it, just share it. There's nothing really to pump. I'm not pumping. I don't know any of these guys over there. None of these projects. So there we go. Someone shared this Adidas NFT. Look at this thing. Adidas just went on. They just released their first NFT. They sold out, and I don't know how much they earned. They collected $23 million for their drop, and nobody's selling, from what I'm understanding. There's only one item listed for sale, and the floor is at 0.76. I think the mint for this was a quarter ETH or less. Maybe someone can tell me. Someone in the chat let me know about this, and they shared a YouTube channel that they follow. The gentleman told me that the channel announced the day of or the day before that the drop was happening. I believe that the drop was also announced on the Adidas homepage or Medium. I don't know. I mint one at 0.2 ETH holding, says always new. There you go. Always new. Are you Yam in the Discord? Because you guys are talking about the same thing. Maybe that's you or not. So I don't know. But yeah, someone in the Discord did share this with me. Like, yo, champ, look at this one. And they were sharing some other one, like a hotel NFT. I forgot about that. But it's all there in the Discord. I don't mind you guys sharing links of the projects that you're looking into or that, you're interested in. One thing I do ask is respectfully, if you've never been in the chat before, don't come in and start dropping a bunch of referral links. Okay, I'll ban your ass in 3 seconds. I don't mind you guys sharing links, especially if you're here in the chat and you're talking. It doesn't matter. We're supposed to help each other. I'm not the only one that wants to share links. I want you guys to share them as well too. But I got to make sure that I trim the grass because there's people that come in and they've never been around and they drop a link that could be nefarious. So just tread lightly. Try to add a little bit to the convo so you're familiar before you drop a link on us. Shout out to Mighty. He says, take good care. Got to run. Enjoy your day. Always News says, no, he's not the one. Okay. Yeah. Well, you guys are talking about similar things. All good. But you got to mint one Adidas at 0.2. That's awesome. That's awesome. So, yeah, it's definitely at least 0.77, and it's probably worth more. And that's about it, guys. I think I hit all the beats. I don't got much to no new plays. But I do encourage you to check out the Discord, because when we're doing research, again, I'll post it there, and other people have been sharing plays as well. So go ahead and check that out. Grim Finance, I'm sorry to hear what happened, and I almost got clapped as well. That's why you got to make sure you're always paying attention. I tell this to people, like, this is in life in general, okay? The winners are the ones that are paying the most attention. You got to pay attention, okay? Attention. Attention is the number one currency, more than anything. So, wherever you're paying attention to, that could return for you. Give you, it's whatever you're putting your attention to. So I'm always putting attention to this crypto because, there's a stake. There's something there. You know what I mean? So you got to pay attention. Like, people they want to set it and forget it. And there's risks involved. You got to pay attention. You want to catch the new NFT drops. You want to know when everything's. You gotta be focused. Okay, there's no time to be dancing and prancing. And that's why sometimes the champ doesn't got time for small talk. There's just the the clock's ticking here. Did you farming at AVAX Network? Not so much. I was on something. What was it? Blizzard. I think I still got a bag there. Blizzard, which is a borrow money market or something. I didn't do much on AVAX, to be honest with you. I like AVAX. I think it's legit. I'm obviously used it and everything, but when you can start comparing and contrasting AVAX to others, the fees are a little higher. Like, if you compare AVAX to Harmony or Phantom, the fees are higher. You may be pulling up and doing, $5-6 fees over there on AVAX, and when your fees on Harmony or Phantom could be less than $1. It's $5, but you start pushing $5 transactions every few times a day, that starts adding up. Granted, it's not ETH. You're not going to be, spending $20, $30 just to approve a contract. But, AVAX is still expensive. I mean, even Matic is cheaper. And that's about it. You got Grim out there. And then just to throw this out there, I'm glad that I have a FTM Boo LP as well. I almost moved it to Grim weeks ago, because Grim is basically the same as Reaper as far as what they were doing, optimizing most Phantom LPs. The prices were like the APRs were almost about the same. Everything was about the same, but it was a little more favorable on Grim. So I moved most of the bag on Grim, especially when they announced that 60-40 vault strategy. And I had been farming it down, and unfortunately they got exploited. And what happened? Grim seems like it's done with. I don't know. And they wiped down like over 50 million over there. Anyhow, what I didn't do was move my FTM Boo over to Grim. I had it there on Reaper, and I'm like, you know what? Why would I put everything in Grim? Just to earn like 0.5%, like a fraction of a percent more. I'm like, it's already here. Let me not touch it. And I'm so glad I didn't. That it goes back to never put everything all in one basket. You know what I mean? A little bit here, a little bit there. You know what I mean? And you may suffer from earning some gains in the short term, but you can mitigate risk. And on that note, shout out to Always New, Midas, the rest of the boomers. Did you guys share this in the chat today? No. Okay. If yes, I'll share this in the chat as soon as I finish the stream. I appreciate all you maniacs. Make sure you follow me there on the Discord. Hit up all the likes, the subscribe, the post notifications. You guys know the deal. Enjoy your day. I'll be back soon. It's the voice of the blockchain, Satoshi's big cousin, cryptography's finest, your favorite Chad's dad, Champagne Crypto. Thank you for booming in. Where is my bomb? Explosion, explosion, explosion.